In today's video, Will and I are going to talk about two of the first fish that we got when we got into the hobby, and they are known for being terrors. But before we get started, we'd like to say that these fish profile videos are every bit as much for us as they are for anyone else interested in learning about these two fish. So like everything else, I'm sure we'll get better with time. Let's check in with Will and his thoughts on the green terror cichlid.
How's everybody doing today? This is Will from CICHLIDS, and today I'm going to give a brief fish profile on the green terror cichlid. So the green terror cichlid are typically found around calm tropical river basins in Peru and Ecuador. These fish are revered the world over for their impressive appearance. These fish are on average about 8 inches in size, but can grow up to 12 inches long in the wild, and there have been owners that have been known to grow their green terrors larger than 10 inches as long as they're kept in large home tanks. The tank decor, usually for a green terror, you want to look at large rocks, driftwood, and also as far as the lighting goes, you don't want to have super bright lights because the fish are keen to shade and dark. So you want to have plenty of hiding places or places with shade. For the water parameters, the typical tank size for green terror cichlid, I would recommend 75 gallon or above due to the size that the fish can potentially grow to. The water temperatures are usually kept between 68 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit, but the ideal temperature is between 72 and 77. The diet for these green terror cichlids kept in a tank, they're keen to high quality fish pellets or flakes. To give some variety, every once in a while you can feed them live fish or frozen foods. Some of the most common tank mates that you find for the green terror cichlid are firemouth cichlids, Jack Dempsey's, flowerhorn, silver dollarfish, clown pleco, severum, convicts, and a plethora of more that you can talk about. So overall, my experience with the green terror cichlid has been great. I haven't had to deal with a lot of aggression that are known for green terrors. I keep mine in my 250 gallon tank with other large, semi-aggressive to aggressive fish, and I just haven't had any experience with the aggression. The fish actually roams around all day long, swims peacefully, doesn't bother anybody. So far for me, it has been a wonderful and great experience. I hope this little bit of information helps, and as always, I'm no expert. Just still learning and trying to figure out more about this hobby.
Thanks, Will, for that breakdown of the green terror cichlid. And for those who have questions, we know there's always a debate between a gold psalm green terror and a true green terror. The biggest differences that you can identify pretty easily are that they have different scale patterns, and where the gold psalm has that bright orange in its fins, the true green terror has a more white or silver appearance. The care for these fish, however, are the same. The very first fish that caught my eye, and I just had to have, was the gold psalm green terror. And after owning it for a few months and appreciating its nature, I got onto Imperial Tropicals and started looking for other fish that I might be interested in. That's when I came across one of my all-time favorite fish, the Mesohirus feste, better known as the red terror. I love the bright red, yellow, and black, and couldn't believe the color pattern on a freshwater fish. After reading the short synopsis that Imperial Tropicals provides on its website, my biggest takeaway was that it'd be a risk, but that it was possible to keep with fish similar in size and nature. Red terrors are normally best kept alone, in pairs, or with similar sized fish. I'd recommend that they not be kept in anything smaller than a 75-gallon aquarium. They are best kept like most other South American cichlids, with temperatures ranging from 72 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Neither Will or I chase water parameters, instead focusing on the consistency of care for each aquarium, checking the ammonia and nitrate levels consistently. Some of the take mates that I was successful in keeping my red terror with before moving this trio to their own 75-gallon were a tiger oscar, a Jack Dempsey, a chocolate cichlid, a Texas cichlid, and a convict cichlid. With every fish being different, if you're considering getting a red terror for yourself, I definitely have an immediate backup plan, because this fish can definitely live up to its name. The males are normally significantly larger than the females, losing that red and black stripe pattern as they mature. A very good indicator of sex at maturity is the dark black coloring on the dorsal fin of the females. While breeding, the female's pattern explodes with color, and both sexes can be extremely aggressive. Red Terrors are carnivorous and require a diet high in protein. I feed the 3 red terrors that I have in my 75-gallon the Extreme Cichlid Pee-wee pellets, the Big Fella pellets, and the Community Crave Flake, but they can be fed a high-quality flake or pellet of any kind, as well as frozen and live food. This is the fish that inspired our logo, and it's been an up and down ride. For the first probably 6 months, I had no color and the growth was very slow. Over the last 3 months, I've started to get a whole lot more color and growth, and I'm more excited than ever to see these fish at full maturity. We hope that you all enjoyed today's video, and if you have any comments or experience with either of these fish, please leave them in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and until next time, be safe.